What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 11 of our Inter Milan FM19 Journeyman save, where today we get season 2 underway, although I've done what I do best, and that's always start the season on a loss. When we was at Lyon, it happened many a time. As you see here, we lost to Sampdoria 2-1. Admittedly, they got 2 late goals, and as you can see there's a name that you're not familiar with, Juddy Kalala Longello. Yep, that's a pretty big mouthful, isn't it, to get in there. Yeah, he scored the goal. They got 2 late goals to grab the win. I'm not too disappointed, because elsewhere you can see Napoli also lost their opening game. Milan have already lost a game as well. So, hey, it's an open playing field still. It's all to play for. Our targets only qualify for the Europa League as well, by the way. So that's pretty crazy. Elsewhere, friendly-wise, we had a 5-5 crazy match against Chelsea. I didn't actually play that, but you can see here they have Hudson-Odoi and Jadon Sancho in their team. So they're going to be a team to watch in the future. No wonder they won 2 back-to-back Europa Leagues with players like that. But, of course, since we last met, some major things have happened. The transfer window, and there's a few outs, a few ins. You can see there our wage budget is 403,000. That's left over. So if I scoot that all the way up, that equates to like 20 million extra budget. But I'm going to leave it very high as it was because I don't really think I need to make any more transfers, and not any that are going to be £20 million. So I'm going to run you through what has happened. As you see, a lot of outs, a lot of ins. I don't really know where to start. I guess the outs, and I'll go by date. So the first man out of the club was Roberto Gagliardini to Arsenal, 19 million. He was worth around 21, or valued around 21 when he was with us, so it wasn't too far under his valuation. You can see that he's got a lot of pinks, right? His mentals and physicals pretty good, but I couldn't justify the wage we were playing him. That was the issue for me. Yeah, he got over a 7 rating, but 2 goals, 5 assists in 30 starts simply wasn't good enough for me. Just wasn't good enough, so we let him go. He's now valued at 30 million, but again, that's going to go down very quickly. He only got 11 caps for Italy. The scout report's not looking too fantastic either, so I don't think he's going to be sorely missed, right? Next up, Begovic. Finally got rid of him. Again, he was on a massive wage. Athens have done well to cut that down. Again, just wasn't really doing the job for us anymore. I was frustrated with him. Got him out of the club. Some good wage, cleared off the bill. That's what I like to see. Next up was Nicola Milankovitch, who's gone out on loan. 25 years of age, still has room to grow, got good physicals. The mentals could do a bit of work. If we get a few more pinks in there, he could be pretty decent. Again, on a massive wage. So to get him off the wage bill for a year, see how he gets on at Everton, and then we can make a decision on him next year. I didn't want to rush into his because, as you see, he has very good physicals, and if he can get the mental attributes developed over this year at Everton, that's beneficial for us. So kept hold of him, kind of. Next up, Moratan's gone to Blackburn. They are in the Premier League, to be fair, so it's not like a step down or anything. He is still in the top, flight football. Again, good blues across the board, very few pinks. His wage is 170k a week. I'm not paying that for a 24-year-old 13. Do you know what I mean? Like, his rating awful, 2 goals in 18 starts. Wasn't cutting it in this league. He might be Blackburn's star man. Maybe Blackburn are rich somehow because they have a few players on massive wages. I guess it's only 2 or 3. But yeah, Blackburn seem to be rolling in the money, whereas I'm not willing to pay that much for an average player. Darcy Silver's gone out on loan to Wolves. They're in the Europa League. So, yeah, he'll get some European football. I want to sell him, but no one was bidding for him. So the hope is that he can play for Wolves this year, have a fantastic season for them, get his value up a little bit, and then flog him on next summer when he's at his prime age of 28. Not going to fit him into the side, doesn't really fit into the side. He's a good player, just doesn't fit what I need. So based on that, he is going to go. Misic is gone. Politano's a big one who's gone, only on loan though. I wanted to sell him. Again, 145k, which I don't think Udinese are paying all of it, but at least they're paying some of it, which is obviously great because that's extra, that's more wage bills off of our fund and off of our finances. Again, did decently for us, 7.19 rating and around 15 goal contributions in 25 games, but it's just his wage is too high for me, and he's 30, so he's going to start declining soon. So I just need to get him off the books as soon as I can. Nothing wrong with him, just financially doesn't make sense to keep him here. Favuzzi, or Favuzzi, I guess. Young prospect, look at that. Natural fitness 18, decision set, lots of pinks, right? For someone his age, lots of pinks. Don't think he's quite ready for first team football as of yet, so we've sent him out on loan to Torino, who are paying me 1.4 million. And if I can loan him out for the next couple of years and get money in for him, and then play him when he's around 22, we've pretty much made our money back for him already, and he can develop from 22 to 28, 29, 30, and we've pretty much paid for the player ourselves, you know, just from loans. So good bit of business there. Can't argue with that. He should get a lot of playing time over there. Vecino, an aging player, not on the most wages. He's joining them permanently next year. But again, loads of blues, good, fantastic all-rounder. Just aging and just, you know, not really any use to us anymore. Perola's another one who's gone. Again, not massively, you know. Was he here when I got here? He was, yeah. He was here when I got here. He's a striker. I don't play strikers, so makes sense to get him out, get his value up a little bit. Darcy Silver, of course, I brought him in last year. Not quite ready for first team football. They're playing 400k for him, which is, you know, a fifth, or like, well, actually, no, I think it's a tenth of his value, something like that. Could develop. I don't know. He's a bit of a skeptical one for me. Good backup player. If we can get a bit of development, we can see how he does next year. A lot of loans to our, of course, affiliate. And the other one is Ilkka Luoma, who's gone out on loan again. The scout report, when I did it, he looked very good. I mean, he is improving, right? Look, physical is very good for a 20-year-old. Mentals could do some work. If you get some good first-team football at Hull, they're in the Championship, so hopefully he can take that league by storm, right? Hasn't done so far, but it's early doors. 2 appearances off the bench. Hopefully he can step up and get something done, you know, get some development, get his value up a little bit. Here we go, right. Palinha, pretty good, right? He's pretty much similar to Silva in a way, but we've brought him in, Brazilian. They're both Brazilian as well. He's wanted by a few clubs on loan. 3, maybe 4-star potential ability. Physicals are already all deep blue and pink. Mentals, I think we can get those along nicely as well. So I think he's a little bit further ahead than Silva was. So that's why I've brought him in. Paul Lozano, potential to go up to 4-star. I got him in for 13.75 million. I think that's a good signing. 23-year-old Spanish. Again, lots of blues across the board. He's pretty similar to like Gagliardini or Pellegrini, whoever it was. They had loads of blues across the board, but they're it's Vecino. He was Uruguayan, lots of blues across the board. Very similar, younger, going to develop, and can go up to 4 stars, which is fantastic news for us. So got him in. Next up was Patrick Katanic, 3.1 million. I love signing players from Dynamo. As you can see here, goes up to 3.5, maybe 4.5 stars. Could do some work. Again, another right back. We have a lot of those right now. But he is European, so he fits into, obviously, the squad regulations, which is why it's good to have him in there. Lomiero, again, up to 4 stars, maybe even 5 stars for a centre-back who's 19. Determination, positioning, natural fitness, all 17. Good blue physicals, very few yellows. If they are yellows, we don't really need those attributes on him anyway. I think this is a fantastic signing. You can see here, we've got him in for 3.3 million. He's already worth 2.9, so we've made some good money there. This one, I'm not sure what happened here. 300k, he's already worth 800k. I think just for the money we paid, he's a good squad player. We'll do a job if we have loads of injuries. Just a quick flip over, really, for an extra bit of money. Nicholas Bravo, 3 stars, could go up to 4.5 stars. Again, physicals, all blue and pink. Mentals need a bit of work, but he's only 19 years old. A good squad player to come in for like cup games and stuff like that, if we need him. And then last but not least, the most expensive was Judy Kalala Longello. Currently 3 stars, could go up to 4 stars, even 5 stars potentially. And he looks pretty good. 33 million, so I did pay a lot for him, but only 19. Lots of under 21 caps, and of course he's got off to a flying start by scoring for us. So that's the transfers, and hopefully they're good ones. Yeah, sorry, I had to check a text message there. But hopefully those transfers have done the business. I wouldn't say we've strengthened right now. I think I'm almost playing for like the future seasons. So I think season 2 is going to be worse than season 1, and I think we have to even build on even further. You can see here, too early to tell really, but we are the favourites for this game. Palermo in their pink, we're in our blue and black, and of course we played them on the last game of the season. So hopefully, I guess it's a good measurement of how far we've come along. And for some reason we don't have a left back, but I'm sure we do. Lozano's here. Is he in the under 21s or something? No, Katanic is here. He's in the under 20. Yidrim's in the under 20s. You can come up to the first team, mate. Who else did I sign as a left back? Well, it was Katanich, I think. Right, anyway. I'm going to trust the assistant manager. Oh, we couldn't get Mahrez sold, so he's still here. But I'm trying to work on that. And we didn't really get to bring in any wingers because they're also expensive that just couldn't get that done. As I'm sitting on my work phone. Going to place that down. Auto number. They look like pretty traditional Italian numbers. So we're going to get this game underway, hopefully. Processing. Here we go. Here are the lineups. Right. Pozovec, Cesali, Angeli, Pezzella, Di Lorenzo. They've brought in Luis Gustavo, Ruggiero, Recca, Lucera, De Gracca and Lofaso. Pretty interesting team from them. Here's our lineup. Schregel in goal. Katanich, Bastoni, De Vrij, Jacobson, Lorente, Pellegrini, Nainggolan, Nakajima, Lovro Major and Mahrez. And again, it doesn't look as strong as last year's lineup, I don't think. But I think, like I said, for the future, I think next year and the year after is when we're going to really push on. So we'll have to see how they get on, because we did have some good showings last year. And hopefully with the additional fresher legs, we should be a bit more pacey and upbeat. Whereas last year we felt very sluggish at times. So I think the spring of life... Okay, no, we've made a mistake. They're through. Why am I a manager of a football club? Arkadiusz Recca. He's wide open. I couldn't sign Hakimi back, actually. That's one key note to say. Is that, yeah, I couldn't bring back Hakimi on loan. So Jacobson has to step up this year. And he's going to be playing full-time, which I do like Jimmy Jacobson. So I don't really have a massive problem with that. But of course, he has to get used to first-team football and stepping up. Maturing. Oh, Nainggolan, mate. Okay, Schregel's there. Nice. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, there we go. Nice. He's slowing down the pace like that. I'm going to say tighten up as well. Get him early. Get him tightened up early on. You know, yeah, we conceded an early goal. But it doesn't mean we can't score 2 or 3. Nainggolan. There he is. Out to Nakajima. Into Major. There we go. Yes. And I think that all came from Schregel in a weird way. See that the ball come to him. He slowed down the pace. Distributed it. And then from there we built up and worked forward. Nainggolan. Into Nakajima. Into Major. Bang. Lovely finish. This is his year, I think. He had when the last season was at Lyon, he had I don't want to say his breakout year because he had been good all the other seasons. But that was the year he was like, Fekir who? You know, I'm replacing Fekir. This is my cam position. And I'm hoping, he comes in and does that here. Look at this. He's come very deep here. Bursting forward, gets tackled. Excellent tackle from Gustavo, to be fair. He does know the man from the French league. So, of course, Gustavo played there for Marseille. But Shoya, Nakajima, I think he's going to have a good year too. Didn't really feature too much last year, but whips in the ball. Only as far as Mahrez gets tackled. It was a good tackle. No penalty for us. And it's looking better from us. It's still a bit end-to-end and ping-pongy. As they actually do score. As I start complimenting the team, Cosimo Marco De Gracca scores. And that's not good news, is it? Bang. That's a lovely finish. I can't knock it. The thing is, our centre-backs, the ones that were here last year, De Vrij and Bastoni, both should know what they're doing. But it's early doors, right? Lorente, hoofs up to Mahrez, who does not have the pace. Even slow Italian defenders can outpace Mahrez now. And Bastoni's done. He's recovered, kind of. Nainggolan, Major. Kataric, sloppy, not tracking back either. Okay, we got away with that. Oh my god, it's going to be a rough year, boys. Why am I the manager of a football club? Major, here we go. Come on. Oh, I have thrown a lot of them in the deep end. Mahrez, Lorente, Nainggolan. He loves a... I was going to say he loves a screamer. It wasn't meant to be. We're in the relegation zone. Have they changed their formation? No. Just their two DMs are playing really far up this game. They're playing as traditional centre midfielders almost. I'm going to say get creative because we haven't created too many chances. But I know that if we do create chances, a goal will come, right? So, yeah, that's my thought process behind that. It's not looking good though, is it? I think it's going to be a rough year this year, lads. Lucera whips it in. Oh my god, Schregel's there. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I have thrown a lot of people in the deep end. You know, Jacobson's just come into the first team. We head into half-time 2-1 down. But I think we should be able to come back from this. They do play very deep, so if we're not creating chances, we're not going to score. That's the downside. But, yeah. Jacobson didn't really play much first team last year. Neither did Schregel, to be fair. The 24-year-old Austrian. And all his stats are going down, so that's not good. Jacobson, as I said, has developed to grow. So I think he'll come into his own as the season goes on. De Vrij and Bastoni just need to sort it out between them. Katanich, again, just signed him. Still 18. You know, he's only 18. He's got a long way to go. Pellegrini's injured. I don't want to waste time. I'm going to get him off as soon as I can. Hodak. Get him on. Get D'Amico on. And who else is playing bad? Okay, we're going to bring on Vargy for Jacobson. I do like Jimmy Jacobson, but if he's not performing, you know, fullback is the position where most of our chances come from. So if we can bring on someone who's... And he's on a yellow as well. I don't want to risk him getting a red card or anything. So I think that makes sense just to bring him off. Nainggolan out to Mahrez. Lovely touchdown. Whips it back in. Shoya Nakajima's there off the bar. Damn. We need to be scoring those if we're going to push forward. But it just wasn't meant to be. I think our time will come. Our time will definitely come. I'm actually going to go to very attacking because they're playing so deep that I think we can afford to do that. Although, here we go. Oh, no. Nice. Over the bar. Phew. We're down to 19th, boys. Good stuff. 2-2-1 losses so far. Good stuff, lads. I might have to sign... Oh, no, the transfer window's shut. I'm going to have to try to sign a winger somehow. In January, I think. I'm going to have to try to get like an unhappy winger who has like a redemption story and, you know, he wants to prove his team wrong. He wants to, you know, perform really well and get called back into his team. That's what we have to do. Hodak, D'Amico. Oh, how many times are we going to hit the woodwork? Fantastic effort from D'Amico, but wasn't meant to be. Stadium's very empty as well. Only 1,000 away, as I hiccup. 1,000 away fans, which are 1.6k, and they only have 11,000 in here. Look at all the empty seats. So something's happening in Palermo, or at least Palermo Stadium. But Vargy, here we go. He's also a yellow. Our fullback's loving the yellows and hasn't done very well there. As that's full-time whistle. That is the full-time whistle. 2-1 is the loss. So both our games this season, we've lost 2-1 so far. And I'm starting to worry a little bit because now we play Lazio, who, if you remember last time what happened when we played Lazio, they beat us 5-1. So the fans are criticising my tactics. I'm probably going to have to change it and do something. I might have to whip out the one and only this. My players don't like it, but it might be my saviour. I don't know. I'll see if I'm tempted to use this next game. But we have to get ahead to Lazio. And we have a few registration things in between, I believe. Although the group stage draw. I'll catch you guys then, and then we'll catch you at the Lazio game. So yeah, the Champions League draw is here. We're seeded third, though, which means we're probably going to get a pretty tough draw. You can see here, you know, Chelsea are top, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Man City, Barcelona, PSG, and Porto. And then, you know, Group 2, again, some very tough teams in there as well. Lyon's in there, Marseille, Borussia Dortmund, Arsenal, United. Tough teams. Somehow Roma's in... How are Roma in second seed? Isn't it done by where you finish in the league? Don't know, maybe they scrapped that? Napoli are seed 4 somehow, so it looks like it's done on coefficients. Not... Okay, either way. Right. Let's just get the first pot 1 out of the way. Oh, pot 2. So Bayern Munich get Liverpool. Roma, going to Barcelona. Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea. Man United, Porto. Arsenal, Madrid, PSG. Lyon, my old side, play Man City. And they're always in the same group together or somewhere. Milan get Marseille. So Milan have the easiest group, I'd say, so far. So good for them. Ajax come out. So this is our pot. We can't go into Group B. Monaco go in there. That's a very tough group for Roma. We can go into Group C. We don't. Benfica do. We can go into Group D. We don't. Shakhtar do. We can go into Group E. We don't. Sporting do. Don't do it. We can go into Group F. We don't. Oh no, we're in. I'm playing my old side, Lyon. We're in. I can't escape Man City. I play Man City all the time, and Sevilla go into Group H, and we get our old club Lyon. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Napoli can go into this group. They don't. Moscow goes in there. Napoli can't go in here, so that's fine. Celtic, Dinamo go into Group C. It's a pretty tough group, pretty entertaining. Young Boys go into Group D. Man United do love the Young Boys. They always play each other as well. Olympiacos go into Group E. Good to see them back in the Champions League. Napoli, tough group. Besiktas, Madrid and PSG for them. We get either Rapid Vienna or Bayer Leverkusen, and I hope we get Rapid Vienna. We don't. Oh my God, what a tough group for us. Manchester City, Lyon and Bayer Leverkusen it is for us in the Champions League, and we're already struggling in Serie A, so we're going to struggle immensely in here. But yeah, in the meantime, until the Champions League kicks off, I'm going to hop ahead to this Lazio game, where hopefully we can get our season, off 0 points. Just sorted out a little personal issue with the team. They were unhappy in the dressing room for some reason. They were like, it's a bad atmosphere, so I had a little chat with them. It was all green, so hopefully their morale's on the up, and hopefully they can fix up and just start doing something, because you saw just literally like 2 seconds ago, I didn't even have to stop the recording. The Champions League draw was literally like the day before this game, but yeah, you saw we got a tough group, so we need to make sure our sales only got up to 75%. Like literally the players that I sold in the transfer window, I saw like no money from that. I literally had to like mess around with the wages, and that was why I was offloading so many players. Do I risk this formation? Or this just looks better. There's okay. We're gonna risk this one. Ferrari's playing today as well, mate. Schregel has been banished. Fonchenska, you can have 47, mate. Sure thing. But here we go. Lazio thumped us 5-1 last season when we were playing. Why does my thing keep blue screening? That's pretty worrying for me. But Ferrari's in goal. Selahattin, Bastoni, De Vrij, Jacobson, Lorente, Pellegrini, Nainggolan, Nakajima, Major, and Mahrez. And they have a lot of regens. Perrin in goal. Kazawa, Cavana, Vallejo, Zaldus, Vidili, Grucic, Avella, Savescu, Iwobi, and Cutrone. Damn, I think their side looks more threatening than it did last year. It's almost like the fear of the unknown. I don't know how good these regens are. And I know Alex Iwobi's pretty good on Football Manager as well. So hopefully, like I said, we can get our season off to like at least a start. We're still on 0 points here. Oh, don't do it, lads. I'm going to have to get the sad music back. I still have faith in the boys. Pellegrini. Oh, that was almost a bit of luck. So we could do with some of that right now. But I still have faith in the boys. I think we can do it. And Mahrez is annoying me. He's just so slow. Oh. I'm going to move my phone so you don't hear that vibration again. Lorente, Nainggolan, lots of space. No one in the middle though. Mahrez is out wide as he slowly crawls to the ball. Whips in an awful cross. Actually, it was a pretty good cross. No one was there. De Vrij, Lorente. We're looking good. Nice and slow build-up. I'm liking this. Bastoni. Yes, nice. Okay, ambitious. Mahrez. Okay, there we go. If you do that every game, mate, you don't matter how slow you are, because your pace is literally about 5. Got about 5 pace. But if you can do that, I don't care. Mahrez, I hate him. Not in real life. I hate him on the game just because he's so slow now. But like I said, if he can do spangers like that, he can stay all he wants. So we get off 1-0 up to 10th. Nice. Mid-table. Yes, lads, we're a mid-table side now. But like I said, all is not bad. Like Milan are only 3 points ahead of us at the moment. Napoli only 1 point ahead of us. Juventus have a game in hand. We're ahead of some teams. Empoli, mate. Okay, a lot of the teams have only played 2 games. But, yeah, a lot of teams are still in touching distance. Top teams so far only have 7 points. So, we're not massively far off. We're not bottling it yet. It's just a bit of a rocky start, but hey, that's how things are sometimes. It's happened with Lyon and I went on to win the league. It's happening here. So that's just the way I'm seeing it. Major. Shoya. The way I sort of see it is that, this formation's pretty tricky to get into. Oh. Okay, VAR, nice. Yeah, the formation's pretty tricky to get into, so you can't just throw players in and expect them to know it straight away. You know, there is a learning curve, so that is one factor of it. So yeah, I think it will be fine. Once the players learn the tactic, I think they're able to do the job. Lucas Leiva's still playing for... Oh, no. Oh, Ferrari did such a good save and then Cavana turns it in. Damn. I was distracted by Lucas Leiva on the bench. Look at that from Ferrari, mate. Unfortunate. Cavana was there first. First of the season for him, so we're back down to 16th position. Sure, yeah. Can we get an immediate answer back? Nainggolan, tackled, De Vrij, Llorente. Bastoni has loads of space out on the left. There he is, Shoya. Heads it down. Ball in the middle, Mahrez. Oh, come on. Perrin clears it. Bastoni, Avella. Oh no, Iwobi in behind, whips it across, acres of space. 2-1. I'm seeing a common trend here. Across all our games, I'm seeing a common trend. We're just above the relegation zone. Scored 3, conceded 6. They scored 2 goals in the 45th minute. Is that a joke? Tighten up, lads. But, like I said, it's a tricky formation for them to learn. I think they're going to get there in the end. I hope. I have to hope, because they haven't proved it so far. So, hope is literally all I have. Show some passion, lads. I'm going to make some subs. D'Amico. Lozano can come on as well. And Hodak can come on. That's what we're going to do. Double sub in the middle as I itch my nose. D'Amico on the left. Major's been very frustrated. Let's have a look at some stats. See what he's doing. Poor pass complete. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's just not looking good. Pass completion's not what it was last year. These were in the 80s, 90s. That's probably where we're going wrong. Maybe I haven't got technical enough players. Yeah, I mean, I think I figured it out, boys. I think I need to focus less on pace. This isn't FIFA. This isn't FIFA 12. Jacobson, though. Inter Major. Thought that was it, mate. Thought it was 2-2. Thought we were back on the board. But yeah, this isn't FIFA 12 where, you know, just buy pacey players and stomp games. This is... Yeah, we can just see where we're going wrong, right? With the fact that pass completion's pretty, or I'll say on average, what, 73-ish%? If you ignore the goalkeeper, he probably bumps it up quite a lot. But the outfield players, I'd say, maybe not even that. I'm going to say 73-ish%, which isn't good. You know, obviously out of 100 passes, you'll be given 27 away. Which just isn't what you want. And we're going to lose 2-1. And there is clearly a common theme here that we've lost all 3 games 2-1 this year. So far. So we're not scoring enough, which was what our strong point was last year, and we're still conceding loads, which was also our issue last year. So yeah, it's pretty clear what's happening here. 2-1 will be the result. Yeah, 2-1. It's going to be 2-1. Unfortunately, that's the end of today's episode. I might just end it a little bit early because we're going to lose. That is the end of today's episode. There you go, full-time whistle. We're 17th in the league or something like that. 2-1 loss every single time. If you did enjoy somehow to our rough start of the season and you enjoy our misery, be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe. It's just next to me right here. If you want to see daily Football Manager content, like I said, you'll be notified every day when I post my video. And that way you won't ever miss an update like this where we just get absolutely thumped. We're above the relegation zone. Struggling is the best way to put it. I kind of want to bring you the Champions League game, But at the same time, that's so close to where we are. So I might bring you the Bayer Leverkusen game instead, as it's a little bit further on. Actually, no, I'm going to do Napoli and Lyon. Because Napoli title challengers will be a good benchmark for where our season has gone. And in Lyon, of course, our old club, I think that's much more interesting. So Napoli and Lyon is where I'll catch you guys up. It's a big update. Hopefully, we found some form by then. But as I said, that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please drop it a like down below. Subscribe if you want to see daily Football Manager content. And I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.